for Davey, who flew, couldn't take the mark. Judd attacks it, spun out of trouble. Davey lays another tackle, spills free. Carlton have the numbers. Stevens to wait. Now, he's going to be clean here, he is. Good kick, under pressure. And the Blues are away again. Judd, another disposal. Into the middle, it's a beautifully weighted kick. Handball missed the target, turnover. Now the Bombers on the counter-attack, love it. To Lloyd, he's got a couple of metres on his opponent, he takes a beauty. That's a classic mark from Matthew Lloyd. And Lloyd will go back and kick from about 45 metres.
And that'll be great for his confidence, great for Essendon's confidence. And he did really well because a couple of opponents there, 3-1 as it turned out. He leapt early, just hung there a little bit. Did he hold it long enough? I think he did. Absolutely.
Well, he said for the first time in his career, Lloyd has played consecutive games without kicking a goal. He can put an end to that little run right now. We might have to wait a few more minutes. The Blues by 7 points.
This is Bauer. Back to Stevens. And under some pressure, Grigg gets the clearing kick. Hadley had to, Johnson had to use good body work, which he did. Jetta on the mark, jumping around, trying to put him off. He's going to have to go back because the numbers ahead were predominantly Essendon. There's an interesting mark in the back line from Jared Waite, who's quick to move it on to the outer side. And here's Bauer. He knows that Davey was just lurking around and he worried him out of it, I reckon, there, Davey. Such was his presence. With the Blues defence boxing on, an important hand from Simpson in there. And Bauer with the acrobatics out of the corner of his eye spots Murphy, who takes the mark.
Bombers have been good, Hutto. They've really pressured Carlton. They're struggling to get it out of their defensive area.
5 tackles for Essendon, 2 for Carlton so far.
Well, and Davey's been terrific early.
Scott, right there. Thanks, mate.
And Johnson.
Davies laid 2 of those 5 tackles.
Thornton.
Nice.
And he's got Russell on short, and that's where he goes. The only goal kicker in the match so far. Now Gibbs.
Play on.
Like a game of checkers, isn't it?
Play on. Play on.
Joseph. Hard lead from Cruiser, and the big fella will get there.
Thanks, Dave.
So the Blues clean with their skills, maintaining possession, haven't gone far.
Pick it up.
As Cruiser will kick long and down the line. Cloak works his way to the front and does it nicely. He's got Favola one out in the goal scorer, and that's where he goes. Favola flies, couldn't take the mark. Well done by Danaher. And we've got a stalemate here and a bounce only 20 metres out from the Blues goal. But Danaher did well there one-on-one.
Thanks, Heath. Let him run.
This is unlike a lot of the previous Carlton Essendon games of free scoring, lots of goals. It's tight at the moment. Look at all those numbers around the ball. Just 30 out from Carlton's goal. Cruiser more intent on nullifying Hill than actually getting up for the hit out himself.
He dived on it, but it came in.
It comes out to Betts, who's in rare goal-kicking form. Gets his first of the night. It's 9 goals for the season for Eddie Betts.
That's a good return, isn't it, for a little man already in 2 and a bit games.
Yeah, he's gone up another level, kept that ball alive, and with Gartlett, Betts, their tackling pressure in the forward line is really good, and gee, you need that now in modern day football. We're seeing all the good teams do it.
Nine goals already this season to Eddie Betts.
Don't lock on.
Judd has a breather. 5 possessions next to his name already.
That was David Teague talking to him there on the bench, former Blue best and fairest winner.
Come on, guys, I'll have it.
Bad bounce, he'll bring it back and throw it up. We just saw Fletcher in picture. He was on Houlihan. Now he's gone on to young Robinson. I just wish they'd give him the responsibility to play on Favola or Cloak.
Stanton with his head over the football. Now Hocking. Back through traffic. Back to Stanton. Just gets past Garlett. Now he kicks long. A couple of bombers here. Lloyd is one, and he's got it on the second bite. He won't miss this one.
And that was, again, he left that fraction earlier than everybody else. Just touched the tip of the fingers and he took control on the second bite. And well done to Matty Lloyd.
64% of his disposals in the first two games came from the midfield.
Well, I don't think that's helping Lloyd or Essendon. But, look, having said that, Matty Knights is experimenting with all these young players.
So Matthew Lloyd directly in front, as good as. Only 15 metres out. And the Bombers get there first. And Matthew Lloyd kicks the 892nd goal of his career.
That's right, I think, mate. Keep working.
Teammates getting all around him, as you would expect. Quarters, they would be well aware of. Just, he'd be pretty keen to get the first one on the board. Head-to-head with Winderlich there, and Judd with sheer class and a whole lot of other adjectives wins out. Joseph's kick is superb to centre half forward. Chipping over the top, Garlett into the pocket. Here comes Favola.
It's a good mark, isn't it? Because it's hung in the air.
And you can see he's still labouring too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Foot.
He's got pressure from behind, but this is the strength of Judd in the contest situation.
Right, mark it there, mate. That's fine. Yeah, no problem. Cool, mate.
He gets his handball away when he's tackled 9 times out of 10.
Up to 7 disposals already, Chris Judd.
Hold it, Jake. All yours, mate. Got it.
So Brendan Favola, we've seen him have 2 tight shots at goal, which he hasn't been able to successfully execute.
Get ready to go, Jake.
This one is only 40 metres, and the angle is much more friendly.
You're right.
And the ball spinning just the way he wants it to for his first.
And Fev, he's happy with that. He's rubbing the head and the stomach. Is that a coordination trick?
It must be.
Here's Judd again. Possession number 8 as he puts it to half forward. And Wiggins took the mark and played on straight away to Murphy, who runs to 45 and kicks another one for Carlton. Brilliant execution from the Blues. It all started with Gessu, the captain, who is having a stunning first quarter with 8 disposals. Good mark, Wiggins. Got it moving quickly. Murphy finished it off. They look good, Anthony. 20 points already.
Clearance is a 4-2 out of the middle.
Got a problem, the Bombers. Paddy Ryder playing up forward. He's doing relief ruck work, but I think they desperately need Paddy Ryder in defence, either on Favola or Cloak.
The big man gets the tap down for the Blues.
Tackling.
Look at the tackling on Lovett, and the umpires whistled a free. They've paid the advantage to Gibbs. He's got Murphy away. Now Nash to attack it. He'll double back, and he'll have Monfries around the corner if he can see him. He just couldn't get close enough to get it away to him. Murphy battling on him, might have won a free there. No, the ball's out of bounds. Good decision. Here's this trademark tackling that we've seen from the Blues in their desperation. They've had 20 more tackles than their opposition on average this year. And again, we see it go over the line and out of bounds.